folks better be ready.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's a sexy mermaid, dude.
In this competition, to have a coach tell me what to do is a hard thing because I've been on my own since I was 16. Today, Anthony's under the needle the whole time that we're tattooing, which means that I get 100% control of this design. So I gotta make sure that this tattoo is super cool.
Jason.
The precision in the pixelation is very nice. You really get a beautiful, delicate little face.
I feel like you really took your time and paid attention to every little bit of this tattoo and concentrated on the precision part of the challenge.
Yeah, but that thing is small.
I finally get to tattoo another subject matter I have not done before. I don't do micro tattoos.
You can just do a light fade, really, really light. Just let it blend out.
Just like that? Okay.
My wife has always told me, don't puff up and don't shrink.
I was literally shaved all that with a single needle.
I'm listening to my team. I'm getting some input and ideas from them.
Throw some tricks in there.
With my technical application and the support of my team, these other guys don't stand a chance.
Good detail, man. You're killing it, man.
All right, guys, it is time to critique your work. Anthony, let's start with you.
We set out to do a clean tattoo, and we're able to deliver that. The application in this tattoo is really smooth. There's no redness, there's no trauma. Everything's deliberate. More than anything, it looks like a believable insect.
The segments are really defined. It's tiny, but the details are big enough to stand clear.
The drop shadow is really nice under the translucent wings. So you still get the effect of these wings being detailed, yet they give off this little bit of shadow, which you got perfectly.
Thanks.
Guys, we need to determine a winner. I mean, Anthony put in multiple textures. Those translucent wings give that really soft drop shadow. Plus the connection of every single leg is really well detailed. I'm leaning towards Anthony.
Anthony's has that beautiful silhouette, and it's really soft. I'm gonna go with Anthony.
The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Anthony.
Nice. Damn, dude. Smooth.
After winning Tattoo of the Day, finally, I'm feeling super confident, super comfortable. This is a new feeling for me.
You're showing off, dude? It's not good to show off, man.
In Ink Master, I think it's good to show off. I think I actually found my groove 100%.
That's good, dude.
Today, you were being tested on composition with negative space tattoos. Let's see how you did. Team Anthony, you're up. Juan.
Juan, I really love this tattoo. It's super powerful. It's a great composition. The way you have negatives coming in and then stark black images right behind those negatives, it creates a strong border, and it's really well balanced.
You threw some really nice detail in this thing. I really love what you did with these vines wrapped around the trees there.
What I love about this is the really soft lighting that you have coming off of the moon, going back into the night sky, really giving this thing a sense of depth. That is a really strong play here for you.
Let's take a look at Anthony's tattoo.
Your color blending is the best example of finesse that we see today, how smooth and soft and buttery all this stuff is. This is a technical application a lot of people have problems pulling off. You do it really, really well.
And your design colored the way that you wanted to do it. There's no question as to what's going on with this teeth gum issue. It's all laid out there for you, beautifully detailed. It's killer, dude.
Thank you, man.
Let's take a look at the master's tattoo. DJ.
This design actually has a lot of finesse to it. It's really smooth, it's really flowing, it's really well laid out.
I like the way that you etched out your pieces. That really served the concept of a wooden mask. The ropes on this are really nice. The flowers set in really nice. Overall, it's a really clean sticker tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Steve.
You get so many different tones of dark, the really deep inset blackness in the eyes, and then those little dark pits of even darker, richer black. This thing really has a lot of depth to it.
This has a ton of texture. You can feel what's going on in here if you run your finger over it. Giving this to your team made them step up. What was a true test?
Artists. To earn a spot in the finale, you had to prove you have the stamina and the skills to compete at the elite level of the Masters. You made it through 18 hours of tattooing. Let's get to it and take a look at your 12-hour tattoos. Let's start with Jason. This girl came out beautiful.
I lean more towards the emotional side of art. I like to portray something that people want to ask what's going on.
You as an artist really shine here.
It's well illustrated. I love the way the top of the head breaks and you have that light blue glow. That's a really nice complementary color to the gray in the face, and it also shows through the same, almost the same color in her eyes. Really cool play, really nice artistic look on this.
Juan.
I really like this tattoo, man. It definitely has a vibrant look. It definitely has a cool illustrative layout to it.
I love the black, rich ends of these wings, cohesive all the way around. They flow really nice with the back of the lady's arm, and then the positioning of the front wing, the way it comes down and rides her bicep, is really nice.
It's pretty perfect. The attention to detail in this thing is top-notch.
Thanks.
Rolly.
You really show off smooth technical ability in this tattoo. Your blacks are saturated, you have some really cool techniques in your gray shading, and show a lot of different textures and different effects, from the skin to the hair to the feathers. Very slick, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Josh.
The illustration is really, really cool. You pretty much bring the traditional Japanese into the modern era with your own style on it.
All of the color application on this tattoo is beautiful, but what I like is that you do some of this color application solid wall to wall. You do other pieces where you shade off the color.
You really did hit as many of these skill sets as you could pack into one tattoo. It comes off really, really slick.
Thank you very much, guys.
One last time, let's do this thing.
I came in and I talked a big game, and I'm here to win this whole damn thing, and this is the piece that's gonna solidify it.
So basically, that's what we're going with.
That's awesome.
I went a lot bigger than the other two are gonna go, but I said, it, let's go for it.
And finally, from Team DJ, Josh, come on over here, man. And reveal. You got a lot of coverage here, certainly the biggest piece that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to come out and just deliver something huge, epic, grand. This whole entire ride with everybody here has been that big. Trying to capture these animals and the whole body, the whole fight. There was no way I was keeping it on a chest, so I said, let's go big and let's go for it.
I love the eagle. I love the snake. You know, these have a really strong look, and your color palette is strong. It gets a little hard to read in the sternum. That eagle's head could be a little bit lighter so that it really stands out.
What I do like is that you did go in and leave a lot of skin breaks. You did leave a lot of open skin. You did show that ability to go from ink to skin really smoothly. It is super detailed. It is packed to the gills. It is super clean, super smooth, bulletproof, solid Josh Payne, killer tattoo, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, Josh, thank you very much,
Thank
bud.
you guys.
All right, the judges have decided. Josh. You do have what it takes to be Ink Master.
So this is kind of what I was thinking. It's like a religious Tibetan mask.
I don't get to do many heads, but I'm always down for a challenge.
And how far down in the neck is this gonna go?
How far down do you want it to go?
I want my whole neck covered.
Cool.
One thing I'm known for is my speed, so if I can get something bigger than the other two coaches, I'm down.
Wow. DJ, clearly you didn't go small.
Nope. I wanted it to look from the top. If he puts his head straight down, look at the crowd, he's got a mask on the top of his head that slides up. The tassels ride the side. And I also wanted pieces that went together, but they are their own pieces from top to back. When he's walking backwards, people think that's a skeleton with a third eye with his brain cut out.
Every way you look at this guy's head, there's something going on that's interesting and intriguing. You look at the top of this guy's head, there's no doubt that thing is super tight, that's super clean.
To me, the top of the head is really, really, really strong. What gets me on this one is just the halos that you have on the lines up on the top of the flower on both sides of the shoulder.
There is no denying the blowouts in the flower. You've put some shading. Right, you put some shading to hide it, but you can see them.
It's shaded everywhere.
Yeah, I think there's parts in every tattoo that gets away from everybody in these. It's a head, it's tricky, it's 24 hours. Going this big, it's always a risk. What I like the most about this thing is the layout and the illustration and the way each piece flows into the next piece and keeps on continuing until it covers every single area that you can get on this. Amazing detail, amazing color work. This thing is bad to the bone.
Thank you, guys.